Good evening, everybody. This is Dwayne Hale, and we're doing another installment of the MSP auction show. My guest tonight is Deborah, pinching pesos. Why don't you introduce yourself, Deb, for people that don't know you, both of them?
I'm Deborah. I've been reselling, like, as a form of income, like doing eBay as a form of income for like the past 5 years, almost 6 years. I sold my very first thing on eBay probably back in 2002. Was when I sold my first thing, and I had my own shoe business at that time, and I was putting some things on eBay and the rest on my website, and it's like so I've been on eBay for quite a while, and I sell mostly hard goods. I do very little clothing. Sometimes it's got to be, pretty spectacular, or just something I see. Like, I just buy things that I like. And other than that, I have a YouTube channel, Pinching Pesos, that I've had for, I guess, 3.5 years. 3.5 years. And I just hit 7,000 subs, so
Yay!
It took a while. And that's it right now. If anybody has a question, I guess you can ask. So.
Yeah, everybody's already looking at those jewelry jars there next to you, commenting about them already. So
hate those jars. Right. Those jars are those jars are the reason why I haven't even caught my breath yet, trying to get ready. Because
Go ahead and give them your spiel here.
Okay, so I know everybody really likes jewelry jars, and when Tanya was here in town for the Green Room meetup, we met at Savers, and at that time they had like all of these jewelry jars, like all on the counter. So she was really excited. So then when I was showing all my stuff, because I don't do jewelry, I don't know anything about jewelry. I barely even wear jewelry, like my wedding ring. This is even my wedding ring. This is my first ring my husband gave me, and I wear it sometimes. Like, this is the first time I've worn it in, like, I don't know, since the rally, I think, since June. And so anyway, I remember what Angie Martin was asking if I was going to have any jewelry, and I was like, oh, I should go get some jars. So I went over there today, and they had, like, none. And I was like, oh, bummer, So we kind of walked around the store, and I bought some things, and then when I got back around, the girl put a jewelry jar out. And I was like, oh, and I grabbed it. And I was like, hey, are you going to sell, I was like, can I get that other jar that you have down there? And she's like, oh, it's not finished yet. I still have to put more stuff in it. And I was like, it was like full. It was like this. And I was like, oh, okay, well, how long is that going to be? And she's like, oh, just a couple minutes. So we're waiting, and then this other lady comes, and I mentioned, like, hey, how long is it going to be for these jars? Because she's got this big tub, and she's just, like, taking handfuls and dumping them into jars, and she went over to the base aisle and brought all these glasses. So I'm like, oh, man, there's going to be all these jars. It's going to be amazing. No! She's like, she takes and puts into this jar, this one, fills this one up, puts it on the thing. I take it. This other lady's waiting. She goes, I'm waiting for a jar too. And then she gets another jar and she fills it up like this much, and then nothing else happens for like an hour. Like, my watch tells my activity, and it went off and goes, you have been inactive for 50 minutes. You need to stretch. And so I asked her again. I'm like, hey, can I just have that incomplete jar you have done? Now, mind you, it had a price tag and tape over the top. I don't know who she was holding it for. She was holding it for somebody. And then her little manager goes, no, it's against policy to hand people jars and blah, 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 blah. So I gave up.
And that is why we were a few minutes late, because she's been mad scrambling trying to get jewelry jars for you guys.
Yes, and then I'm also really nervous, and then, just...
Nothing to be nervous about. From now it's the easy part. All you have to do is pretend like you're Vanna White and show stuff. Ooh.
I know. I know.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let me explain what we do here. I know most of you know, but some of you may not, so I'll go over it. We do a live auction here. Deb has picked out 15 to 20 items. I don't know how many she's got, somewhere around that many. Basically, we just auction them off. We do it through the chat. All the bidding is done through the chat. It starts when I type in start in the chat. Now, because there's a delay, you guys need to watch the chat. You can listen to me, but there's a bigger delay on my voice than there is the chat. So if you're actually trying to bid, watch the chat. There have been many times, in fact, Deb was one of those people that it happened to. If you don't bid before I say sold, then even if it's yours says, so if you're above the sold on yours, we go by what mine says. And a lot of times mine, because I'm further out west, there's a little bit more of a delay. So no bids will be accepted after sold on my screen.
I was really upset.
I know you were. But
I really was. Y'all missed out on me going to Houston, doing a partnered jewelry jar unboxing with Tanya, and her teaching me and everybody else about what's in the jar because of a delay.
Yep.
And mind you,
that is,
this was $270 that we were fighting over. So
yep.
what
Yeah,
I
so
in the jar. Did he do that video?
Rolling picker?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. In fact, I think he did one whole video, and he only did part of the jar because it was just kind of overwhelming for him. So yeah, he did look. If you go back to his channel, he does do part of it, I believe. So
was it good?
So
tell me it was all garbage. Like it was all Mardi Gras beads.
It was all plastic.
Mardi Gras beads and like Easter bunnies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, all the beads had a seam. You know, they're all plastic, so you didn't worry, miss out on anything. So, so anyway, that just make sure that you watch the chat. And like I said, there is a delay. So if you wait until the last second to bid, you may or may not get it because it depends on the delay on when I see it. And I've seen other people, they've showed me their screens and they're above the sold, but on mine, you're below. And I have to go by mine just because, you know, all that stuff. I'll do, like I said, I'll say start. And then when the bidding slows down, we'll do the going once, going twice. I'll type that in the chat. That's your signal that it's about to end. And then of course, when I hit say sold, it's done. All bids are $1, start at $1, and they're $1 increments. So no 50-cent bids. And if it's going fast, if you know, Deb's got some awesome stuff. So if we're up there in the higher dollar range, it won't be $1. I'll be asking for $5 bids. But either way. Next, two things. First, Deb, who you said you're giving some of the proceeds to a pet charity, correct?
Yes, I am giving some of the proceeds, which I do also on a lot of my listings, and I also have a direct donation that I give them every month that's like automatic, so I never even see it. If you're ever going to donate to anybody, just do it like automatic reoccurring payments because you don't even notice and you just gone, and then you like support your charity. But I'm supporting Texas Sweeties Dog Rescue. I love them. They are a really small nonprofit that takes the dogs as they're being surrendered at the shelter. And they take them before they go in and to the pound or whatever you want to call it. And they put them in foster. And so they never actually get traumatized by the shelter. And they have foster parents that take care of them and train them if they need to be trained. And then whenever you go to adopt them, they can tell you all about the dog. So that's how we got our first dog, Foxy. She's a Yorkie poodle, and she's amazing. And that's where we got our first dog. And they're just the nicest people. And they're just so small that they don't have a lot of support. And they get a lot of animals that need surgeries and vet care and things like that. And so they need all the support they can get. So that's my charity because I love them.
That's awesome. Very good. Let's see. What else was I going to say? Oh, the way at the end of the show, oh, people are asking for a link for them, by the way. So
okay, let me get it. It's just Texas Sweeties Dog Rescue .com, I think.
Very good. Now, the way this ends, if you win a bid, after the show, you need to contact Deb, and she will give you her contact info. If you do win, you need to give her your email address and your shipping address so that she can figure out shipping. Shipping is on top of all the bids. So most of the time, everybody tries to ship the most economical way possible, to keep the costs down. But if you need it overnight or, second day or whatever, that's entirely between you and Deb. So do you have a spot that you want everybody to contact you through, Deb?
Yeah, if you can just email me at info at pinchingpesos.com.
So, and we want to make sure do that as soon as you can, because she's going to have 20 odd things to ship out. So that's always seems to be the hardest part, is getting the buyer and seller connected after the show. That's been our biggest issue. So there may be some changes later on. I may come up with a way to a centralized location to contact, and then I'll reach out to the seller. But right now, we're going to do it the way we've been doing it, and info at pinchingpesos.com is your link to where you contact Deb if you win. And then what she'll do is she'll send out she'll calculate shipping and send out an invoice through PayPal to you, and then you pay it and she'll ship it. That's how it works.
Or I won't, and I'll just scam everybody and never come back.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Because it's not like I'm connected real heavily in the community or anything.
Yeah, you're a newbie. Yeah, you're a newbie. And by the way, people that don't know, the reason she hasn't been around very much lately is because she just moved. So
we bought a house.
They bought a house
and we moved. And
so she basically took a month and a half off after. Basically, the reseller rally was the last anybody ever saw her until just recently. So, but she's just been very busy. So, but we want to welcome her back, and we haven't forgot about her. So, also, I wanted. This is something I don't say very often, but I want to thank my wrenches. They're my moderators. They take care of the chat for me and watch out for trolls.
Did you say your wenches?
Yeah, my wenches. Yeah, Tanya's my wench.
Your wenches? Your chat wenches?
Yeah, my chat wenches. So let's see. They're Lonnie, Garage Flips, and Tanya, Thrifting Treasures, and Chris Carone. So they take care of me and looking out for the trolls, because I don't have a lot of time to look for trolls while I'm doing it. So I wanted to make sure I give them some due. About halfway through, we'll probably take a break, so everybody can do what they got to do. We'll sit and either just talk for a few minutes. It's usually 5 to 10 minutes, depending on bathroom breaks or whatever. So, but that gives everybody a chance to get up and stretch. So, is there any questions in the chat? Do you have any questions, Deb?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I gotta ask. So,
and just so I'm suffering here in my little room because I turned off the air conditioner so it wouldn't be so loud in here.
Yeah, it is pretty loud. So I thought it was okay.
Just so you know how much I love you guys. It is currently 92 degrees, and I just turned off my air conditioner.
All over the place. Yeah. All over the place. We may have to take an extra break so that she can refill on water, so she doesn't pass out in her little shack there for you guys. All right. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 95. My bad.
Oh, 95. Yes. Well, and that's not, that's outside. That doesn't even count in your little cubby hole there. So.
We keep saying it's a little cubby, but it's 6 feet by 12 feet, so it's not tiny.
It looks tiny. It's little.
But it's not like I can put my arms all the way across. See?
Close enough. Close enough. All right. So if there's no other questions, we can go ahead and get started. What do you have for us, Deb?
Stuff.
Well, pick one.
Okay, I don't know where to start, but oh, I got an echo. You hear it?
Nope.
It's me. I can hear myself.
I don't hear it.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll just start with what's right here.
All right.
I had one of these when I was a kid, but this is a talking super smart VTech toy. It's new, old stock, so it's got like damaged box. It's from 1992. It still has the original Toys R Us tag on it for $43.99.
They are saying they hear an echo, Deb.
Yeah, I heard it. All right. Lonnie says it's gone.
Okay, good enough. All right, so what brand name is it?
It's a VTech,
Smart.
and it's from 1992. And look how sweet the children are. They're like learning on it. And everybody needs vintage toys and good learning
stuff.
Yes, you need to be challenged to learn. Anyway, I've got this. I sold another one of these, so they do sell. It's not garbage. I just haven't relisted it. It went into the eBay abyss. You know the eBay abyss where your items are there and then they disappear and there's no record that they ever existed. So it went into the abyss. So yeah, and I never relisted it, but it's still all shrinky wrapped and everything.
Awesome. Okay, is there any questions on the item in the chat before we get started here? All right, I don't see any questions, so let's go ahead and start it out, guys. So who will give $1 for the?
I'll ship it Smart Post, so it'll be like $8 or $9 for shipping.
Okay, awesome. All right, Jim Dittmeyer's in at 10. 10 needing 11. Started out at 10. We need 11. For 10. Jim Dittmeyer has it at 10. 15. Joe Christopher is at 15. 15 needing 16. $15 needing 16 for the VTech Smart. What is it? Smart Start.
It's a Smart Start. Talking super smart start. This was before computers were available to everyone. Like, you didn't have them. Nobody had smartphones or cell phones except the ones that were in your car inside of a purse.
Absolutely. All right, Jim Dittmeyer's in at 16.
Children played with.
16. We're at 16. Anyone going over 16? Jim Dittmeyer's at 16. 16 needing 17. Anyone playing at 17?
I think we're good.
We got 84 people, and we have like 3 people bidding. Come on, guys.
Because they like me. That's why.
We don't bite.
They like my product. They like good, wholesome, non-smartphone, not computer learning. I mean, it's basically almost like Melissa and Doug. The only difference is that it needs batteries, you know, and it's plastic.
All right, so let me.
I think we're at 16.
Yeah, we are at 16. All right, there we go. Flipper Joe's at 18.
Mr. Sadie said he had
18 needing 19. Oh, great. 18 needing 19. Flipper Joe's in at 18. We need 19. Anyone a player at 19? $18 is the bid. 19? Anyone? All right, Flipper Joe's at 18 going once. Flipper Joe, what the hell? Hold on.
It didn't go in your chat. It didn't say once.
There we go.
Twice.
I don't know what happened there. Kind of weird. All right, here we go. Going twice at 18 for Flipper Joe. And sold to Flipper Joe for 18. Oh, you need to write this down, by the way.
Oh,
Did I forget
do?
to tell you that?
Oh,
yeah, you do.
I quit. You know what? If you can't give me
I know
instructions,
I can't guess.
I can't handle this pressure, Dwayne.
So Flipper Joe's at 18 and Jum Dittmeyer at 16. Okay. We take first and second, just in case there's an issue.
Auction. If they go, oh man, we don't like wholesome learning. No.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
Flipper Joe at 18, Jim Dittmeyer at 16.
Joe at 18 and Dittmeyer 16. Okay, I got it.
All right, very good. Let's do it. What's the next one?
There's an echo again. Let me move this microphone over here.
It's that new high dollar microphone you got.
I know. I got a fancy microphone, and now I have an echo. All right. Okay, what do we want to do now? Let's Okay.
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. We're gonna give a show.
I know. Me and Angie were talking about this. It sounds kind of risque.
This is real vintage. It's from 1980. No, I saw it. It was from 82, I think. '81.
1981. Give a show.
Oh my gosh, I was born in 80, you guys. Anyway.
I wasn't. I was born in 70 something.
So this is a give a show. It's actually a little projector. The box is a little damaged, but it has all of the pieces. And so here's a little projector, and you put these. I need more space.
Oh yeah, because it's not a cubby hole.
Shut up, Dwayne. Nobody asked you. Okay. And it has all of these little slides. There's 16, so there's like 8 stories, complete stories. So all these little slides for Strawberry Shortcake Adventures, and you project them onto this or onto a wall. And yeah, and then as a little added bonus, I don't have any wheels on my stool. This is not vintage. This is from 2002. But I thought I'd throw this in as a bonus. This is not just because I had this. So that's coming too with it. And you don't have to pay for shipping on this. This is just a bonus. All
right. So we have the Give a
Show projector
and
Strawberry
Shortcake.
And it has batteries included.
Oh, wow. And the Strawberry Shortcake plush doll.
Yeah, that's a freebie.
All right. So let's go ahead and start it out, guys, for the Give a Show. 1981 Give a Show of Strawberry Shortcake and the Strawberry Shortcake plush. Angie So Get Flip starts it out at 5 needing 6. They want to know, does she smell like strawberries?
No, that's the crappy part. My daughter said the same thing. She goes, oh, it would be cool if she smelled like strawberries. And I was like, I had a doll when I was a baby that when you squeezed her, she was pure vintage because I had this in like 83. You squeezed her and her breath was strawberries.
Ew.
And she smelled like that until I was like, the last time I saw that doll was when I was 17 years old, and it still smelled like strawberries when you pressed her belly.
All right, so we're up to $15 while you're telling your story. So Get This Flips is at 15. 15 needing 16.
I'm just trying to distract so, I can.
Yeah, you're fine. 15 needing 16. Angie's in at 15, needs 16. Joe Christopher's in at 20. 20 needing 21.
And this is really late. Like this is like this will ship in a regional A box. I would say shipping's like $10.
Gotcha. All right, Joe Christopher's in at 20. 20 needing 21. $20 needing 21. Joe Christopher's in at 20 for the Give a Show Peep Show with Strawberry Shortcake.
There are no Peep Show slides on here.
Wait, you don't know. You didn't look. 20.
No, I didn't look.
Joe Christopher's in at 20. $20. Anyone going higher than 20? 21. Angie's in at 21. So get this flips is in at 21. 21 needing 22. 21 needing 22 for the 1981 Give a Show projector. Featuring
You sound like you're gonna say give a projector like
22. Joe Christopher's in at 22.
Does anybody give a about dogs? You know?
$22. Joe Christopher's in at 22. We need 23. 22 needing 23. You gonna let him do that to you, Angie? One whole dollar? You're gonna let him outbid you by $1?
Angie said she didn't want the doll.
No, Angie is So Get This Flips is another Angie. Different Angie.
Oh, did I? Oh.
Yeah, So Get This Flips is also Angie. So Joe Christopher's in at 22. $22. Anyone going higher than 22? In at 25. So Get This Flips is in at 25. 25 needing 26. So Get This Flips is in at 25 needing 26.
You know, one thing I like about vintage toys is that kids took care of them. They have all of the pieces. Like every time I found like a game from like 80 something or 70, all the pieces are in there.
That's because they only had one game. So they had to get all the pieces.
Care of it.
Flipper Joe's in at 26. 26 needing 27. Anyone going higher than 26? For the, what is it again? I keep forgetting.
It's for the Give a Show projector.
Give a Show projector. All right, we're at 26. Anyone going higher than 26?
All right.
$26 going once. Flipper Joe's in at $26. Going twice. Rolling Picker is in at 27. 27 needing 28. I know they do this to me all the time, Deb. 27 needing 28.
No, I was laughing because I didn't even write down what they won.
$27. Rolling Picker's in at 27. Needing 28. What was it?
Where did I sell that for? Oh yeah.
The Smart Start. 27 needing 28. Anyone? Going any higher than 27? Rolling Picker's got it at 27 going once. $27 going twice. Joe Christopher's in at 28. $28. 28 needing 29. $28. $29. Rolling Picker's in at 29. 29 needing 30. 29 needing 30.
Awesome. Can I do this every week and I can just clean out all my stuff?
Well, I would say yes, but we're basically, while you guys keep bidding, I'm going to look at something.
Dwayne is booked up till 2019, so.
Actually, I am booked. I'm booked. I think I've done most of February even. I'm not going to book any further out because I may not be around that long. Rolling Pickers into 29. 29 going once. $29 going twice. Sold to the Rolling Picker for $29 with Joe Christopher in second at 28.
Okay.
Oh, Joe Christopher came in at 30 after the sold.
What is wrong with you, Joe?
Yeah, you got to be quicker than that.
Thank you. Thank you for trying. All right. Let's sew some more things that are wonderful.
We got 94 people watching now, so.
Okay. Let's go with some. Okay, let's do these. I want to. Okay. Okay, these are all vintage music, sheet music. So let's do those. I have an entire stack of them, and they're really heavy. So,
oh my.
Yeah, this is all of them. So I'm gonna run through them real quick. Okay, this is what used to be a book because you can see it's all come off of its thing. It's piano pieces, the whole world plays, and I couldn't find the date on it. Oh, I just hurt myself. Oh, I'm sorry. Copyright. The last copyright on it was 1918, printed in the United States. Next one is The Messiah. It's a big book of sheet music. And last copyright on that one was 1912. This one is Writing Book for Music Pupils. And it's got blanks and other little noties in it. This is, and these are not in great condition. I mean, they're not in great condition. They're definitely not.
They're over 100 years old.
Yeah, they're no museum quality, that's for sure. So this is Singing Keys. I don't know what this is. Guitar solo. This one is 2 and 20 Little Studies on Essential Points in First Grade Piano Teaching, which means I wouldn't be able to do it. This is Nola, the Silhouette for Piano, right here. And 3 Summers, something. Graded Course Studies from Philadelphia. More of those. They're from copyright 1892 on those. And I've had these for a really long time. I bought these over 5 years ago. It was one of the first things that I bought. Scales and chords, operatic transitions. You want me to run through all of these, or can we just?
No, I think that's good. I think they got the idea.
Yeah, they're from the late 1800s, early 1900s, Moonlight Moods, and I didn't realize there were so many in here. There's a lot. All right, so it's just a bunch, and then there are 2 magazines. They're called the Etude, that were dated from 1906 and I believe 1912 or 1914, something like that. I thought this one was cool because it was in color. This one's children's songs. The Bee and the Clover, which I've never heard. Mr. Turkey. And the Pigeon and the Owl and the Cold North Wind. Copyright 1929. Oh, here's the one. This is 1906. And then the other one, I don't think I found a date on it. Anyway.
All right, guys. We got, what, 15 pounds maybe of old sheet music?
Dude, it's heavy, but I'll cover the shipping on those.
Well, it says you can ship a media mail, so.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's no advertisements in here.
Yeah. All right, so we're talking about some turn of the century sheet music. A whole bunch of it. So let's go ahead and start it out, guys. What do we get starting out for the turn of the century, 1890, 1900 sheet music? Joe Christopher's in at 20. 20 needing 21. Joe Christopher's in at 20, need 21. $25. Maggie Doodle's in at 25. 25 needing 26. $25 needing 26. Maggie Doodle has it at 25. $25 for the turn of the century sheet music. 27 for Kiss My Stash. $27. We're at $27. $30. Joe Christopher's in at 30. $30 need 31. 30 needing 31, guys. $30 need 31. Joe Christopher has it at 30. $30. Anyone going higher than 30? 30 needing 31.
I honestly think this was somebody's collection because, I mean, I know they were a musician, but they, like a piano player, but some of them they wrote like where they bought them at.
Very cool. Maggie Doodle's in at 32. 32 needing 33. $32 need 33. Maggie Doodle has it at 32. Christian Show, Janicki Show has it at 35. Christian Show has it at 35. 35 needing 36. $35 needing 36. $36. Kiss My Stash has it in at $36. 37. Joe Christopher's at 37. 37 needing 38. $37 needing $38. Joe Christopher has it at 37. Maggie Doodle has it at 39. 39 needing 40. $39 need 40. $40 Joe Christopher. Joe Christopher has it at 40, need 41. 40 needing 41. Yeah, just like Tanya's saying, this is perfect for Etsy if you're not going to keep it for yourself. 40 needing 41. 42, Kiss My Stash is in at 42. 42 needing 43.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, they would be, some of these covers would be really nice in like frames, like just as interesting decoration.
That's cool. Joe Christopher's in at 45. Joe Christopher's currently threatening people. Stay away. $45. Joe Christopher's in at 45. 45 needing 46. You guys gonna let him talk you up like that? I mean, geez.
Yeah.
Stay away, people, and everybody just does? What's up with that? $45. Joe Christopher has it 45. 45 needing 46. Anyone? $45 going once? Maybe, maybe not. Hold on, let me try that again. There we go. There we go, going once. He's the mafia. $45 going twice. And sold to Joe Christopher for $45. And Kiss My Stash for 42. Did you turn your camera off? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I did for a second.
Okay, that's just, I wanted to make sure you weren't having troubles. So Joe Christopher 45 and Kiss My Stash 42. Everybody's saying that you're turning red and that you probably should drink water and turn your air on.
But it's so loud. It's like right behind my desk. And I mean, literally, like, it is a foot from my monitor right behind my desk.
She's doing this for you guys.
I make these sacrifices for you. Okay. Next. Actually, I am turning the air conditioner back on.
They say they don't care. Very good. All right.
Okay. Okay,
There
so
she is
next
back.
up, let's do a larger one. Let's go ahead and do this lot of these craft goods because they're right here. So, let me move some stuff. All right, so I have an entire lot of crafting goods. It's a bunch of these cross stitch rolls. They're brand new. There's nine of them. They are Charles Craft Classic Reserve cross stitch fabric. That belong in there. There are a couple, maybe like 4. There's 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones of these kits. This one is actually, I think, worth decent money. You'll have to look it up. This one fell into the eBay abyss as well. So, and the Celestial Brucilla, or however you say it, in this.
I have that Brucilla on my Etsy.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, that very one.
And then I have quite a few sewing patterns. These are 50 flags. Some of the standouts were, those are doilies. Let's see. I know there are 17 and a half, so 18-inch doll clothes. There's baby stuff from the calls. There's a dinosaur making kit where you make a dinosaur and then you make clothes for it. There's Care Bears one. Yeah.
Leisure Picker wants to know.
The Leisure Picker's asking about the kits. The kits are sealed. These are not. Some of them are cut and some of them aren't. These are button covers. There's an entire bag of those button covers. There are buffalo nickel button covers. They're actual buffalo nickels that they like bend down. I thought you weren't allowed to do that. There's
a few of those.
feel like Gallagher. Actually, I have a lot of those, of these gold button cover ones. They're actually pretty expensive. I was really surprised. And then I've got some conchos. If I can get them out of the bag. There's like conchos in here too. 2 packs of them. I like conchos. Anyway, let me put those back. There's also some old Christmas ornaments and ribbon and more sewing patterns. There, let's see. Baby stuff. There's Barbie doll clothing ones from the 70s. More Barbie doll clothing ones from the 70s. More from the 70s. If you want to make clown costumes and scare children running out of the forest. There was a troll outfit one too. I know I saw that you could make troll outfits, which is really funny because I bought a troll today. One of the ones with the jewels in its belly.
Somebody wants you to show the Christmas ornaments.
Oh, the Christmas ornaments? Okay.
Holy cow.
Like those silver kinds. There's not any that I saw that were like, this is a Lennox, but I looked it up. That one was selling for like 12.
Nice.
I've had this box forever and I never went through it. So I was actually just moving it from one box to another. Was when I actually saw what was inside.
Holy cow, yeah.
And there's 1,000 of these little thingies that somebody was trying to sell for $1 a bag. So I don't know what these are, but there's a lot of these little things.
Coke tubes.
Rolling, yes, it is one big lot. There's a pack of embroidery thread, as well as those things that you make those, what you call it, Sana? Those little keychains when you're in jail.
Boondoggle or whatever.
Anyway, and then also in this lot was these cute, adorable, amazing, wonderfully adorable little, they're called shelf. Say, okay, do this with me, Dwayne. Say shelf sitter. Really fast.
Shelf sitter.
Yeah.
Shelf sitter. I'm not saying it anymore.
So, and these are
anyway.
These are actually new. I took them out of the package because it was falling apart, but they're brand new. Why am I showing you to my microphone? I'm an asshole. Okay, here. There's that, and a little fabric person, and a dress form, and a pin cushion, a thimble.
Those guys are crazy.
A button. Rainbow Dash is really mad at me. A thread.
Not anymore.
And some stirs.
Very nice.
Yep.
So this is like an entire craft room starter kit.
And some of these things I am gonna say, they smell like storage. Because they're like old from the 70s and 80s and 90s. And they were like somebody's grandma's. So yeah.
For the craft room starter kit, what are we going to start out at, guys? This is a lot of crafting stuff. So if you're a crafter, this is good news for you. So there we go. Thrift Daddy starts in at a 5. Flipper Joe's in at 40. 40 needing 45. $40 need 45. Grandma smell. $40 needing 45. You have somebody creeping up on you. 40.
The dog.
Oh, 40 need 45. Oh, he opens the door himself?
No, Miranda.
Rolling picker. Rolling picker's in at 45. 45 needing 50. Kiss My Stash is in at 50. 50 needing 55. 50 needing 55 for the craft room starter kit. 50 needing 55. A lot of sewing
patterns and just rando stuff.
Absolutely. There was a lot of stuff. And she will probably find all those things that she threw all over and put those into. 50 needing 55.
I know these little button covers are at least worth your money. Like, I don't know, for some reason they're expensive. And those buffalo nickel ones were decent.
Oh, Joe Christopher's in at 55. 55 needing 60. Needing 60.
All about the little doggies with no homes in the arms of the angels.
Wow, please stop.
Doggy dogs, doggy dogs.
You're scaring our listeners away.
No.
55 needing, I'll take 56. 55 needing 56. Anyone going higher than 55? Please help me. Your singing is as bad as mine.
Robin.
55 needing 56. Anyone? $55 going once. $55, Joe Christopher, going twice. Rolling pickers in at 60. 60 needing 61. 60 needing 61. Anyone in 61? 65. Tina Scott's in at 65. 65 needing 70. $65 needs 70. Tina Scott has it at 65, needs 70. Tina Scott has it at 65. Anyone going to go higher than 65? Calling the boys. 70. Rolling pickers in at 70. 70 needing 71. Or 70 needing 75. 70 needing 75. Rolling pickers in at 70 need 75.
If Joe Christopher buys everything, it'll be easier to get in contact with. So
that's true.
Yeah, you can put that on you, Joe.
75. Tina Scott has it at 75. 75 needing 80, guys. 75 needing 80. Yeah, I agree, Angie. She says, broke my ass. Rolling picker's not broke. $75, and that's his daughter. 75 needing 80. $75 needing 80. Tina Scott has it at 75. We need 80. Anyone a player at anything over 75? 75 going once. All right, 80. $80 is where we're at. Rolling pickers in at 80. 80 needing 85. $80 needing 85. Anyone a player at 85? Rolling picker has it at 80. Need 85. Joe Christopher says he won't buy no mo. 85.
Why?
Mm. 80. Yeah, $80 going once. Oh man, they want to know if you're going to sell Malcolm. $80 going twice.
No. for the right price.
Sold. Everything's for sale. $70 or no, $80. Sold to Rolling Picker for $80 with Tina Scott 75 in second.
Okay.
You know, Rolling Picker, you're gonna have like all. Oh, I know. You're gonna send it all to Angie, so she's gonna have like the entire crafting thing going.
All right. So 80 is Rolling Picker, and Tina Scott was 75.
75.
Crafting stuff. All right.
Very good, guys. Thank you for that. We have 107 people. Why don't you do one of your do a jewelry jar, and then you can do another one later.
Oh, I was gonna do them both together.
Oh no, do one at a time.
Oh, you do one at a time, really?
Yeah. Then you get two people that have a chance at buying it.
Okay, whatever you say. We got a jewelry jar. It's a jewelry jar. Do you want to buy it? Okay.
Oh my! I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Dude.
I was teasing you.
Trying to be. There's lots of things in here. Wow, I didn't even look at these. These are unlooked steel seal from the store. I don't do jewelry. Looks like there is. I'm just gonna.
Hey, there's even a watch in there.
Yeah, there's a polar. So it must be a heart monitor watch.
Well, there's another watch lower down.
Yeah, that's a Fila.
Oh, very nice.
Fila watch.
Fila.
There's a bottle cap in here. Oh, they're bottle cap earrings. Okay. They're Topo Chico. They're Topo Chico bottle cap earrings.
Nice.
There's some praying hands. Oh, there's another watch. What is this?
Is that a dog tag?
Where?
By your right hand. No, it's not. Never mind. It's not. It's the face of that watch. It just looked like a dog tag when you had it turned.
Oh, there's another one. What is this one?
They say there's a Rolex in there.
There's all kinds of stuff in here. Bracelets, earrings, necklaces, watches.
All right, so an unsearched jewelry jar. Let's go ahead and start it out, guys. I know the jury people are out there. What do we go for the unsearched jewelry jar? Even if it was searched, she doesn't know much about jewelry.
This one, this vintage looking watch right here.
That's a cool watch.
Yeah, it's a Timex.
Timex, cool. All right, Julie Venerum's in at 40. 40 needing 45. 40 needing 45. Flipper Joe's in at 60. 60 needing 65. $60 needing 65, guys. Flipper Joe has it at 60, needs 65. A virgin jar is what Lonnie says. Absolutely. 60 to needing 65. Flipper Joe's in at 60, needs 65. Anyone want to play her at 65?
This hold is kind of heavy. I'll hold it up here.
$60. Oh, then there's even a Texas flag in there somewhere. I saw.
Yeah, there's some kind of Texas earrings. There's a tie. That's a tie. Like that's a pin. That's a pin. Yeah, there's a couple of those, and then there's like earrings that are like Texas. There's some wood beads and like
Rolling Pickers in at 65. 65 needing 66. Flipper Joe wants to bid in food stamps. Rolling Pickers in at 65.
If you're gonna bid in food stamps, then you got to do double.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, food stamps. I'm sorry, it's $130 in food stamps.
$65. Rolling Pickers in at 65. Carla Kopic is in at 70. 70 needing 75, guys. $70 needing 75. What's that thing that says Bombay?
Something that says it's a new with new. It's new, but I don't know what it is because I can't open it.
Oh, I was just wondering if you could see. 70 needing 75, guys. Anyone going to over 70? Carla Kopic has it at 70.
I don't know if it's the shell necklace thing. Like there's shells. Like you know, the inside of oyster shells or whatever.
Mother
It sounds like something that would be named Bombay, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
70, needing 71.
I'm gonna put this
Anyone
down.
going over 70? It's getting too heavy for you?
Yeah.
Or are you going to drop it? 70, needing 71. $70. Carla Kopic is $70 going once. Carla Kopic, $70 going twice. Sold to Carla Kopic for $70 with rolling picker second at 65. If she keeps looking, guys, you might not get it all. Who knows?
Oh, there's a Zippo in here.
Oh, nice. Now you sew it after it's already sold.
And there's
No, not yet, Chad.
Oh, those are neat. What is that?
See, I told you, if you let her look long enough, you guys might not get the whole thing.
You guys didn't even know those were in there.
All right, so we got Carla Kopic is at 70 and rolling picker at 65.
I'm sorry, Carla Copy?
Carla Kopic.
Oh, Kopic. Sorry. Carla. I had to
No problem.
Okay, Carla Kopic.
Koppok. And then rolling picker 65.
Is that 65? For the jewelry jar with the candy corn. There's like a candy corn thing on top. That's why I remember it.
Hey, whatever you.
Oh, there's another watch in there because it's got a leather band. I don't know if in the middle. Cool. All right, next up. I would like to do this mystery item, and not because it's in a box or anything, but just because nobody knows what it is.
Actually, Chad is asking to do the reel-to-reel now because he can't stay. So if you want to, listen to Chad, that's up to you.
Are you for real? I gotta do special things for Chad.
It's up to you. I mean.
All right. Well, whatever. All right. Let's do it.
All right. There it is.
It's right here. Okay. So. It's in a box that somebody got for Christmas. They got some Christmas fruit.
Christmas fruit?
Yeah, from Golden Citrus Inc.
What a sucky Christmas present.
Dude, we got some pears one time. If you want to send me presents, great. Don't send me pears.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway. All right, so inside of this box is a vintage Westinghouse reel-to-reel player. It's battery operated. I did not see anywhere that I could put a adapter. It takes 2 C batteries and 4 AA's. But anywho, when we were testing it out, it seemed like it played kind of slow, but I don't know if it's just because my batteries weren't that great or what. But anyway, it's that green color, that lovely green they like to make everything in the 70s.
Yeah, vomit green. Yeah.
Yeah. Made in Japan. Has a little microphone-y thing in here. And it has 13. It has 13 tapes. Man, this is really long. Anyway, it's got 13 tapes of just random stuff, like TV recordings and news and his mileage to his house and bird sounds and some roosters. It was Glenn Campbell in Houston. The Johnny Carson show from 1974.
You have a year on it anyway?
From February 5th of 1974 is the Johnny Carson show.
Does the reel-to-reel have a year that you can find, or no?
It just said made in Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see anything else on it.
All right, well, I'm going to get it started while you can continue telling people what's on the tapes. Does the battery cover Is there a battery cover for
There
it?
is a battery cover. It's in the box. It's right here.
Okay. I just saw it. I didn't. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start it out, guys.
Oh wait.
For the
Here's the model H27R is in Robert 1. Two-tone olive Westinghouse.
there you go. All right. Let's start it out, guys. For the little reel to reel. Chad says 60s, or 60s and 70s. TKO's at 25. 25 needing 26, guys. 25 needing 26 for the little reel to reel. $30. Chad's in at 30. 30 needing 31. $30 needing 31. 35. Rolling pickers in at 35. 35 needing 36. 36. 40. Santa Fe pickers in at 40. 40 needing 41. Flipper Joe's in at 75. 75 needing 76. 75 needing 76. Flipper Joe's in at 75, needing 76. Yeah, Chad. 75 needing 76. Flipper Joe's in at 75, needing 76 with, did you say 16 or 13 other tapes there?
13.
Of the little tapes.
Yeah, there's
okay,
13.
very good. $75 is where we're at, guys. It's happening again, Chad. If you watch our show, he never gets to win. Nobody ever lets him win. Is what his problem is. His claim is that nobody ever lets him win. In fact, his wife has outbid him several times. Rolling pickers in at 76. 76 needing 77. Yeah, Kim outbids him on things. 76 needing 77. Rolling picker is in at 76. Needs 77. Chad gives up. $76. Anyone?
Oh, what a wussy. Sir.
That's what I say too.
What a baby.
He did win toilet paper the glows last week.
I'll sell some baby wipes for you later if you want to bid on those.
$76. 76. 81. $76. Anyone going over in 76? Who was it that has it? Oh, rolling picker, of course. Golden picker's in at 77. So Chad, buckle down. We give him enough crap. He bid $77. Chad's in at 77. Golden finger picker has it 77, needs 78. Rolling picker's in at 78, needing 79. 78 needing 79. Shame bidding. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we'll do whatever we need to. 78 needing 79. Oh, see, Kim's bidding again. 78 needing 79. Rolling picker has it at 78. Chad now has it at 79. Chad has it at 79. 79 needing 80. $79 needing 80. Kim has it at 80. Kim has it at 80. 81. $81 rolling picker. $81 needing 82. Rolling picker has it at 81, needing 82. Rolling picker has the bid at $81. Anyone going 82? Can't do that, Joe. $1 bids only, buddy. 81 needing 82. $81 needing 82.
Chad's like, stop it, Kim.
Yep. $81 going once. $81 to the rolling picker going twice. And sold to the rolling picker for $81 and Kim at $80 in second.
Kim sales. All right. Okay.
The Florida picking queen.
The Florida picking queen. Let's do something else. Let's do the purses.
Okay.
All right. So I have 3 authentic Coach purses. One of them, if you want to look it up, the model number is F is in Frank. Oh, there's an echo again. All right, F is in Frank. 12312. This is going to be a mini signature print. I believe it's called Ashley. This one doesn't have the black hang tag, but if you absolutely need it, I'll give you one off my other purse. But if you don't need it, I'd like to keep my tag. Okay.
Are you selling all three together or one at a time?
All three together.
Oh boy, look at that, guys. 3 coach purses.
So there's this one.
The Ashley.
All right. Next up is this. This one is going to be style number. Let me just type it in. What was the other one? F12312?
I don't know. Somebody.
You are
somebody
not helpful, Dwayne.
I'm trying not to be. I don't want to be.
Yeah, no, you're so good at it too. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then this one is F15510. Put this one here. Now these are all used condition. They've got marks on the inside, things like that. I mean, I used them. This one does not have the shoulder strap, but it does have the hang tag. So if you want to just swap a Rooney onto that one, whenever you're going to use it, it's up to you. All right, next is the white one. White with straw, lots of pockets. They're all signature lined. Lower, lower, signature lined inside.
Wow.
And that one is going to be M as in Mary, 05K114. M05K114. Okay. So
Thelma Thrift says, Coach will sell you or send you a free silver medal tag if requested.
Thank you, Thelma.
There we go. All right, guys. So we have 3 authentic Coach purses. The model numbers are in the chat if you guys want to look them up. Let's go ahead and get them started out, though. What do we got for the 3 authentic Coach purses?
This print here, the signature print, this mini signature print, they don't even make anymore. I have a giant tote bag that matches this that I use for my laptop, but they don't make this print anymore at all.
Very nice.
Makes me sad. Because I have another.
So we're at $100. Thelma Thrift is in at $100. 100 needing 105, guys. 100 needing 105. Thelma Thrift has it at 105. Tina Scott has it at 120. So get the slips has it at 125. 125 needing 130. 125 needing 130. So get the slips has it at 125.
And the gray one does need to be cleaned. I mean, they, like I said, they're used. They need to be cleaned.
So get the slips is at 125. Anyone going to hire 125 for the 3 Coach purses? Oh, Steve and Steph Reseller Killer showed up. Hopefully you won your poker league. $125. 150. Thelma Thrift said 150. 150 need 155, guys. 150 need 155. Thelma Thrift has it at 150.
I really like this one. But I would
get the slips is now at 155.
I would ruin this. Like it would get on the floor and it'd be all dirty and gross.
Tina Scott's in at 160, guys. 160 need 165.
I can't be trusted with white things. That's why you notice like a lot of gray.
I'm the same way. I can't have anything white in my anything I have. So
yeah, all my Coach stuff. All my Coach stuff is gray except for the one bag that I have that's like ivory with multicolor, like poppy stuff. You know the one.
Scott has it at 160. Yeah, of course. So get the slips at 165. 165 need 170. 165 need 170 for the 3 Coach purses. We have 165, 170.
Yeah.
165. Angie's in at 165. Need 170. Anyone? $165, guys. So get the slips hazard 165 going once. $165. So get the slips going twice. Sold to so get the slips for $165.
See, this is
And Tina Scott at 160.
This is the new print they have now. They don't do the minis anymore. They do this big one, which makes me sad. They don't do gray and black. I called the store and asked them about gray and black, and the lady like looked at me like talked to me like I was an alien. She's like, gray and black? What do you mean?
You're falling out of your shirt, Deb.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Well, you know, get one.
Sorry about that. That was for the wrong segment. That should have gone on the Give a Show.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, you gotta be better than that.
Man. All right. So get this flips. Is that the one?
Yep. So get this
Thank
flips
you.
at 165 and Tina Scott at 160. Very nice. I think we should take a break. We're at about an hour and 15 minutes in, so why don't we take a break for about 5 minutes?
Exposing myself, and you know,
she's obviously flustered. She's all red in the face and everything. I mean, wow.
Red, showing my boobs. I mean,
best show ever. Oh goodness. So why don't we, since we're taking a quick break, let's hear about your house and you know things about it. I mean, I know a little bit, but tell the viewers.
Oh, I have to stay here when we take breaks. Damn.
We don't have to. You can go if you want to. I mean,
no, the house is amazing. I am really happy here. Matter of fact, I'm so happy. I'm gonna stand up and turn the air conditioner back on. Hang on, because my tiny little room is getting hot. So,
closet.
No, yeah, you know, I'm just really happy. I'm really happy here. It's like been a nice change of environment. I'm a lot nicer in the community. Like when I go to the stores, and I don't have road rage, and I'm just nicer to people. I'm like, hi, and you know, all fake, not like my character for real or anything. I'm just
right. Your peace of mind.
Yeah, I'm just small town fake, you know. But when I go back to Austin, I'm like, screw you, you know.
Right.
But yeah, so we moved 30 minutes outside of Austin. Well, 25 minutes. Outside of Austin, the southeast corner of Austin, in 25 minutes. And we wanted to be closer to my dad. Well, I wanted to be closer to my dad. I don't know what everybody else wanted, but that's what I was doing. And,
yeah, you should leave the AC on, Deb. You should leave the AC on. I can't even hear it.
Okay, good. Well, because I moved the microphone way over here. Anyway, so I don't know what I was saying, but
you're moving by your dad.
Yeah, so I moved closer to my dad, which he just stops by every now and then, but he doesn't understand like that we go to sleep, so he can't just come and talk to us for like an hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours until 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, no, I'm just really happy. I've just been trying to find my groove back into my business because I've been off for so long. Like, I put my store on vacation back in June, the beginning of June. And so my store was, like, completely shut off. Like, you couldn't buy anything. And then I turned it back on the end of July. But it's, like, even now, in August 19th, I still have a 5-day handling time. Like, I don't know why. People can buy stuff, though. It's amazing. I have, like, very little stuff in my store. Like, 260 things, I think. And they're all old, you know, just old stuff from like way back. And people still buy it. I'm still selling stuff every day. My sales are really low. I had like, in the last 30 days, I've sold like 500 items since I've turned my store back on. So I can't even say 30 days, but since my store has been turned back on, I've sold 500 items, $500 in items, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for the stuff I got in there, that's amazing because it's total garbage. It's just like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I understand. Having dead inventory, you think it's dead, but people are still slowly,
Yeah, they're still
chipping away
running
at it.
every day. I get something, somebody buys something. I sold like a Christmas bear that made no sense at all. That was like from Walmart. I sold it for like $17 with shipping. Today.
I just had an interesting sale today. I shared it earlier. I had it was called an Island Connections Hawaiian shirt. And I had it listed for $16.99 best offer. And somebody in Brazil offered me $18, which is $1 and a penny more than I had listed for. And then they end up they paid for priority shipping of $43.50. So it's like $61 for this shirt. I mean, this is not a high-end shirt.
Can you send it registered mail to Brazil?
I don't know. He paid for priority, so
yeah.
I'm just going to ship it as a priority flat rate, which is quite a bit cheaper than the $43.
Right, but then can you also send it like registered mail? I think it's like $12 to send something registered mail.
Yeah.
When you send things registered mail internationally, it's handled differently than all the rest of the normal packages. Like there's like a special person that's supposed to like deal with registered mail.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that because
are you going to put like do you remember a couple years ago there was this really controversial thing about putting the Lady of Guadalupe on your packages so that customs wouldn't steal your stuff?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it was like, you're going to send stuff to Brazil, make sure to just stick some stickers of like the Lady of Guadalupe on your package so that customs people don't steal your stuff.
Interesting. That's weird.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, like they were talking about that, like, I don't know, about 4 years ago, I think.
But this kind of has all the makings to me of a problem. That's all I'm thinking is
it sounds like a problem.
I'm a little bit worried. I mean, I'll just protect myself. It's worst case, it's a $16 shirt that I paid, $3 for. So I'm not all that worried.
Is ShipSaver insuring with Brazil anymore?
I don't know. I have to look that up.
They weren't, and then they were, and then they weren't again.
That's a hotbed of problems at times. So I'll have to. What? Oh, we missed. All right. I screamed like a girl? Wow, all right. I don't remember screaming like a girl. But there you go.
Oh, makes me laugh.
No.
Makes me laugh like a girl.
And I also sold a cooler, a vintage cooler. It's called the Roadster, and it's just an igloo brown cooler, one of the ones that the lunchbox sized ones. I sold that yesterday for like $46. So I was throwing dollar bills.
Jenny's asking, how do you file a claim with ShipSaver? Okay, so I use the app for ShipSaver, not an app on your phone, but the app inside of your ebay.com on the internet on your computer. But it's called applications. There's eBay applications. There's ShipSaver on there. And I think it goes by does it go by ShipSurance on eBay?
I don't remember. I've only used it once. So.
I've only filed a claim once, and it was an item that I think they actually ended up with. It was going to Australia during Christmas, first class, and it had been too long, and the guy was like, I'm not going to get it. And then I saw that like they were having like delays or something, and then I think the guy actually ended up with it eventually, but I got all my money back and he got his money back, so that's all that mattered.
Yeah.
Where's the move applications to? Oh, here it is. Third party application. Yeah, it's ShipSaver. ShipSaver Insurance. You just file a claim through the app, through the application. It was really simple, but the best thing to do is because you have to have your customer sign a paper. Just be as professional as possible and tell them like, this is part of the process. I have no problem taking care of this for you. It was insured, and all I need you to do is, send me a picture and fill this paper out, and I will send your refund over immediately as soon as I get that. Like, that's all you gotta do. And because you have to make sure you have that, because They need proof that there was an issue. Otherwise, anybody could just be filing a claim under the radar, like every couple months. You know, you're just like, oh yeah, that was totally lost, and then just get money.
Sure.
You know, like every quarter.
Joni wants to chat with you about this tomorrow. So.
Yeah, it's $14.95 per consultation, and then I charge after the first 15 minutes. No, yeah, totally. Yeah, just send me a message. Tomorrow's Sunday. Let's chat about it on Monday.
Yeah, 1-900 Deb Goitia.
Well, I already showed my boobs, so
I know, that's what I'm saying. 99 cents. You know.
Why don't we just take it all away? You know, like.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get back into it. We've had about 10 minutes, $1 a minute. Yep. All right, so what do you got for us, Deb?
I have this beer. It's cold.
Shiner box.
All right, so here I have this. Since Shad was a whiny crybaby and didn't let me do it, I got this. I don't know where. I didn't buy this, but I don't know where.
You stole it?
Maybe. You never know. You know, sometimes you just never know with me. I posted about this a couple of years ago. I've had this a long time. I had somebody offer me $100 just so they could figure out what it was. Nice. And then when they did that, then I was like, well, what is it then? And then I didn't sell it. I hated it, you know, like. And then somebody's probably going to offer me $15 right now, and then I'm going to be like, yeah. So anyway, this is a Motorola. It flips up like, this is as far as it goes, so 180 degrees, I guess that is. Right? No. Yeah.
No.
No.
How about 125 degrees?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's got all of these ports on it. It says UART 8765, HS CAN, LS CAN, UART 4, 3, 2, 1. There's all these, what are these, serial ports? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it has all of these connectors on the back. And this is the bottom. It's got its board. It's completely open. And all of these things are buttons that push. All of these are buttons.
So it's a membrane button?
And across the bottom. So obviously, I guess whatever their selection is, it's going to appear on the screen here. So that would be what, 12, 17 selections?
Wow.
And then all of these. So this is like motion directional pad. It's a flux capacitor. It's supposed to take you back in time. So this is going to be the 1700s, 18, 19, 2000. So right here, and then 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. It takes you all the way back to 900. Yeah, the 900s.
They say it's an Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh yeah, these little dials, and the dials turn all the way around.
A date or a model number?
There's no model number anywhere. And then these screws come out, and when these screws come out, it actually pulls, I guess, this motherboard out of it, if you took the screws out.
Okay.
But there's no actual power connector. I guess, unless it's this thing that says MOST, M-O-S-T. It's the only thing that looks like a power jack to me. Oh, it's got infrared. There's an infrared right here. Ethernet, CRT, S-video, USB, and then another UART 0 port. So there's 9 of those UART ports. There's mic 1, mic 2, line in, CDR in, CDRL in, most video. Yeah, I don't know what it is. So whatever. Here you go.
There it is, guys. A Motorola thingamajig.
Motorola device. It might be a really big phone. Hello.
When she showed it to me, I actually thought it had maybe something to do with security cameras or something.
Yeah,
with all those.
but you know, CRT, there's only one CRT port, and then everything else is labeled something else. It's in the reverse.
Gotcha. Okay, so Flipper Joe's in at 40. We'll just start it out at 40. 40 needing 41. Yeah, I understand, Nathan, but Flipper Joe's at 40 anyway, so $40 is where we're at. Flipper Joe's in at 40. 40 needing 41. The time machine.
It'll fit in a medium flat rate box. It's actually kind of heavy. It's probably 5 pounds.
So Flipper Joe's in at 40, guys. Anyone going to over 40? 40 needing 41. For the Motorola thingamajig, $41 or $40. Needing 41.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the other side of it. My bad. There's also a compact flash drive, a JTAG port, address boot switch. Oh, here's the power. It's 12 volt something. That's the little plug right there. And then it has a reset button that's red that says "Don't touch ever." Or we all
right.
die.
So where are we? We're at $40. Anyone got 40? Bluegrass Treasure Hunters at 41. Bluegrass Treasure Hunters at 41. 41 needing 42. I thought he was interested in this thing. 41 needing 42. Yeah, I know. He's all bluster. 41 needing 42. Bluegrass Treasure Hunter has it at 41. Anyone going over at $41? $50. Flipper Joe's in at 50. 50 needing 51.
Oh,
Flipper Joe has it at 50 needing 51.
Top two, but they're not labeled.
Holy crap. 50 needing 51.
If you figure out what this is, I'd like to know.
50 needing 51. Anyone? Anyone going over 50 for Flipper Joe? Rolling Pickers in at 51. 51 needing 52. $51 needing 52.
No, it can't be the first Motorola. TKO saying, maybe it's the first, but it has USB ports, and USBs haven't been around for ever and ever. And it has Ethernet.
Yeah, it's fairly new. Flipper Joe's in at 61. $61 is where we're at right now, guys. 61 needing 62. 61 needing 62. Flipper Joe has it at 61. Anyone over 61?
So it's single USB and it has Ethernet. So it has to be from like 2003, 2004 maybe at the earliest.
We're at 65. Bluegrass Treasure Hunters at 65. 65 needing 66. 65 needing 66. The Bluegrass Treasure Hunter has a 65 is the bid.
Oh, wouldn't it drive you crazy? Yeah, the roundabout through saying all those chords. Wouldn't it drive you nuts? All of those chords?
Yeah, that would be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 30 chords at minimum that go into this thing.
Bluegrass Treasure Hunter is at 65 going once. $65 going twice. Sold to the Bluegrass Treasure Hunter for $65.
When you figure out what it is, can you tell me?
So there's a caveat to it. If you figure it out, you got to tell her or she won't sell it to you.
Oh, no, you can have it. I've had it here for a long time. It's kind of like, well, you know, when you get those things and you're like, I don't know what this is, you know? I don't remember where I got this from, though.
She stole it out of some van that said NASA, NASA on the side or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was like FBI van or something. It was down the street from my house.
I don't know what those stand for, so. All right, so Bluegrass Treasure Hunter was at 65 and Flipper Joe at 61.
Motorola. Bluegrass Treasure. 65.
Is everybody having a good time tonight in the chat? We have 114 people watching. You having a good time, Brett Deb?
Yeah, I think yes.
You think yes? That's good.
I hope this isn't boring. I hope I'm doing this.
You're
right.
fine.
I feel like I'm doing this all wrong because I feel like
There's no wrong way to do it.
like all wrong. Okay. Next up is, do you want to do the mystery box or?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I have a mystery box. Okay, mystery box.
Wow, it even has a big question mark on it. That's pretty
What's
snazzy.
inside? Nothing, because this is in the box.
Oh.
This is the box, and it weighs 21 pounds. So here's the mystery
Oh my
box.
gosh!
It's got stuff in it.
It doesn't have a touchless trash can. It's not a touchless trash can, huh?
No, that's in my
That's what
kitchen.
it
It scares the crap out of me every time I turn the corner because I turn the corner too close to the trash can and then it opens. And all I see is something out of the corner of my eye. It goes poof. No.
All right. Wow. So it's 21 pounds of love
It's
right there.
21 pounds. Okay.
So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and start it out for the 21.
I will say there are 2 gift cards inside of it. As well.
Wow. All right.
That don't weigh.
So, let's start 21 pounds of fun. Started out with the $20 where we're starting. 20. Steve and Steph is at 21. 21. Okay, Santa Fe is at 25. Flips is at 50. Lonnie's in at 50. Tina Scott's in at 55. 55 needing 60. $55 needing 60. 21 pounds, 70. Joe Christopher's at 100. Joe Christopher's at 100. 100 needing 105. 100 needing 105, guys. Joe Christopher has it at 100.
See the box again. No, you can't see the box again.
Tina Scott's at 110. It's a box. 21 pounds, it's a box. $110. Tina Scott's in at 110. Joe Christopher's in at 111. Joe Christopher's in at 111. 111's the bill.
A box like this.
01 Wolf is in at 120. 01 Wolf has it at 120. 120 needing 125. Tina Scott's in at 125. 125 needing 130. 125 needing 130, guys. Tina Scott has it at 125. Joe Christopher now has it at 136. That's kind of 136 needing 140. You threw me, Joe. You threw my whole game off. 136 needing 140.
Yeah,
Tina Scott's in
it
at
goes
140.
like back and forth. It's like 111, 120, 115, 125. It's like, wait a minute, no.
140. $140. Tina Scott has it at $140. 140 needing 145.
Know the mystery. You can have it in your hand.
Gift cards in it. $140, guys. Tina Scott has it at 140. Anyone going higher than 140? 140 needing 145. 141. Joe Christopher's in at 141. 145. Rolling Picker's in at 145. 145 needing 150. $150, guys. 150. 146. Joe Christopher's in at 146. Joe Christopher's in at 146. I don't know who Discover is.
Discover.
But they did a crazy bit earlier, so we're gonna stay with Joe Christopher right now. I don't know who
my
Discover
$10
is.
million.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy.
Come on.
That's what I thought. $146 where we're at. Joe Christopher's at 146. I know, 10 million could have been. $146. Anyone going over at 146? $146 going once. Rolling Pickers in at $147. $147. $147. Anyone going over 147? Rolling Picker has 147, needing 148. 147, needing 148.
million I had like a minute ago.
Right? Gosh, you guys. 147 going once. 147 going twice. Last call. Sold to Rolling Picker for $147. There's at 146.
147.
147, and then Joe Christopher's at 146.
All right. Next up.
Next up.
Next up is something cute and sweet. It's me! No. It's
We already got that. Remember? That was earlier.
right. Anyway. It's the Powerpuff Girls original, not remake, holiday light set.
Wow.
Well, what I mean by original is, I mean, like, because they just came out with them again. So these aren't new. These aren't, like, nows. These are befores. And they work.
Gotcha.
And they're brand new, but they do have, like, a box that needs to be cleaned. Because I actually was going to keep these for myself. I bought them because I knew because Powerpuff Girls hadn't been, like, they hadn't said, oh, it's coming back. So there was, like, a cult following still. And then I was going to give them to my oldest daughter for Christmas, and then I didn't. And then now I have them.
So what are they? A holiday light set?
They are Powerpuff Girls.
I got that part. I'm trying to figure out what they go.
Powerful,
Do they go on your? Do they go on your tree, or do they go around your window? What kind of holiday?
They're just tin lights. They're a string of tin lights, so you can put them wherever you want.
Oh. Okay. You don't have to open it. I'm just checking. I'm, trying to get some more info here.
Well, they're not for you, Wayne.
You don't know. I can bid.
Oh, you can?
Bubbles and bubble. Yeah, of course I can. Bubbles and Blossom and the other one.
Anyways, but they all work. I did plug them in. It was the first time I'd ever taken them out of the box. Was to plug them in and see if, make sure all the lights worked before I
guys,
them off on you guys.
For the Powerpuff Girls string of 10 lights, holiday lights.
And they're really light, so it'd be like 2 pounds shipping. So.
Mrs. Grudge flips his in at 10. 10 needing 11. Buttercup, yeah, that was the other one. 10 needing 11. Candace is in at 10. The roundabout thrift is in at 15. 15 needing 16. $15 needing 16. Thelma's first in at 18. Going on Grumpy's in at 20. 20 needing 21. Guys, $20 needing 21.
Look, I could be like part of the group. See?
20 needing 20. You can't fly. 20 needing 21.
No.
20 needing 21. Going on Grumpy has it at 20. Anyone going higher than 20? $20 is the bid. Barb going on Grumpy has it at 20. Kiss My Stash is in at 22. 22 needing 23. 22 needing 23.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got more stuff. I was going to say, like, I only have 5 things left. We're going to be done in like an hour. No.
22 needing 23, guys.
I'm an idiot.
Kiss My Stash is in at 22. Anyone going over 22? $22 going once. Kiss My Stash has it at $22 going twice. And sold to Kiss My Stash. Oh, no. Flipper Joe, almost. Almost.
He was in there.
Kiss My Stash is in at $22.
Did he come after you? He came after you?
He did. He did.
Oh, he came before on mine.
I know. I hate that, but that's the way we got to play. Kiss My Stash is at 22. And then Going on Grumpy had it at 20. Do I have a PPG costume? No.
Who had it? Who was before that? I'm sorry. Going on Grumpy. Oh, that's my girl. Hey, how you doing, girl?
Grudge flips. It's Mojo Jojo. Thank you very much.
Grumpy. Powerpuff Girls. That's a totally different show. Does anybody know what that's from? Powerpuff Girls. But that's not what it's from. Does anybody know what that's from, though?
I don't.
Okay.
No, you win.
Powdered Toast Man. You don't remember that?
I don't.
You know what's Ren and Stimpy? Okay, I'm leaving. I'm not even doing the rest of the stuff.
I haven't watched Ren and Stimpy since the 90s.
What's wrong with you, man? All right. Let's do some more stuff. What are we doing now?
I don't know. Let's go. Why don't you do the other jewelry jar? Because I know that Angie likes to go to bed a little early.
All right.
And she's interested in the jewelry jar. So
I got some more jewelry and a pair of sunglasses. No, that's a watch. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Here's another jar. Oh, what's that? I don't have a jar. There was only one. No, I'm just kidding.
sorry, didn't.
It was all an illusion. Magic. Gone. No. Okay. So, here. Oh, let me see back. There's bracelets, necklaces.
What is that watch band? It's like a bear or a bunny on it. That orange one.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I can't get to it.
Oh, they want to know if this is the last jar.
Hang
you
on,
only had two.
It's naughty, naughty. It says naughty, naughty on the jar. Yes, Angie, it's the last jar because I couldn't get any more.
She tried. She did. I know.
But I tried. Well, it's hard to see. This pleating makes it difficult to look at. There's a couple different watches. There's another watch right there. And I don't know what this is. Does that say Wheaties? No, it says Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles. Let's see, there's stuff on the top. And then there's more things inside. But I don't know what this silver looking thing is. I want to go! I don't know what that is.
Well, okay.
Alrighty. And then there's like some shitty beads at the bottom. So just ignore those. The rest of the stuff is good.
Oh, yeah, the blue and green one says those are the Mardi Gras beads there.
Yeah, ignore the blue and just move on to the other ones.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and start it out. This is the last jewelry jar. So if you're going to get some jewelry, get it. Starting it out. Let's see the gold on top. Swamp Picker's in at 20. Swamp Picker's in at 20. Santa Fe Picker's in at 25. Joe Christopher's in at 100.
100?
Are you serious, Joe? Joe Christopher's in at 100. 100 and 101.
I think he's just mad that he didn't get the other box.
Maybe.
But I'm getting something, man.
Hey, he's at $101 or $100, guys. Joe Christopher's in at $100. Okay, he said he's serious. So $100. Joe Christopher's in at 100.
Illusion. It makes it really hard to look at because it like magnifies things and then makes things small. So it's like really $100. Oh, there's another watch in here. What is that?
We're at 100. Anybody gonna challenge Joe for $100?
Watch too. There's a couple watches in here. I don't like that I can't see what's in there. I don't like it. Oh, it's a Kenneth Cole. The big one's a Kenneth Cole right there. There's something new in there that's a 7/8 inch something.
We're at $100, guys. Anybody gonna go any higher than $100? Angie's thinking about it. What are you gonna do, Ange?
They're like, you ruined it.
$100.
$1 million.
Joe Christopher, $100 going once. Joe Christopher's at $100 going twice. Sold to Joe Christopher for $100.
What? and Annie in there. Well,
So
that
you're
probably
supposed to
covers
not tell
half
it.
the 100. That probably covers half the $100 right there.
Very good. Good job.
I don't know jewelry,
Joe?
but I do know Alex and Annie isn't like cheap Target stuff.
Okay, quit looking at it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
See, everything you say now, it has to be in there.
I would never take anything out. You know how dirty I feel? Like, karma would get me so bad. Like, I would be like, hey, go take this, and then I'd go crash my car. Like,
Probably.
There's no way.
And you would deserve it.
I would. Malcolm would
All right, what's
I'd come back in the room and Malcolm would be facing the wall.
He'd be like, oh, nope, not doing it. Can't do it.
Yeah,
Can't even look at you.
Never.
All right, what do you got going? Let's go.
Okay, I'm getting tired.
Your Vanna Whiting is getting
hard
tired.
Work. Okay. I'm gonna do. I have a happy planner. I have a happy planner like set, so I'm gonna give that away. I'm not gonna give it away. Awesome. I'm gonna auction it.
Okay,
I'm used to giving things
That's
away.
That's why we're here.
I'm used to giving stuff away. I'm not used to doing this. Okay. We're not giving anything away.
Right.
Hang on, I need to write this down. Jewelry jar 2.
You have $100 to Joe.
$100 from Joe. Yeah. Who was second?
Angie was at 42.
Angie. Man. All right. The doggies will be so happy.
The charity, go ahead and say who the charity is again for the people.
My charity is Texas Sweeties Dog Rescue. They are very small, kind of it's not a shelter. It's a foster rescue. They only foster. There are no dogs in any cages anywhere. They're all in homes, in little beds. Some of them might be in crates, but that's just because they're crate trained. But yeah, they aren't in the shelter. They're fostered. And they cover all their medical expenses. They do end up getting a lot of little dogs that have health issues because people take them to the shelter and they're just like, I can't afford this dog. It needs such and such. And and they take them and get them all fixed up. But they're really small nonprofit, so they don't have a lot of the big support that everyone else has. So they'll put out on their Facebook page like, hey, we have this dog and it has kidney issues and we need help and blah, blah. But we got our dog from there. We actually have 3 dogs. They're all, Foxy was a rescue from the Texas Sweeties Dog Rescue. Boomer was off of Facebook. And then we just got a new one who was a foster dog that we fostered. And then we actually ended up adopting, which is Dusty. He's our big dog. He's 80 pounds. But
wow, that is big.
Yeah, so we got 2 little dogs and then like a giant dog. But we love him. He's awesome.
Cool.
So
which one runs the roost?
Hang on, I got a child. So, we did not rescue this one. This one came naturally.
Oh. Wow. Okay. I completely misunderstood. Yeah, gotcha. We're good now. I wasn't sure what the hell you were talking about.
All right, let's go. Next. Okay.
All right.
I have a happy planner big set. So here's what all it includes. All right, so we have 1 deluxe happy planner, My Life. This is 2017. It comes with the refill pack for 2018. So you're covered.
Oh wow!
I'm including the pin holders you put on. I'm also throwing in this mini happy planner. This is undated, so you can start it whenever you want. I also have a fill-in for the recipe and meal planning section. There are some little divider note cards. This is a pin like little pocket thingy. This is not a happy planner, but it can go on your stuff because it fits. There's folders and papers. There is 100 gel pens. They are metallic glitter and neon glitter. There is a fitness planner with pen and stickers kit. And also a tote bag that is eat, sleep, plan, repeat. And then also inside are 2 things of washi tape. One of them is unicorns, llamas, cupcakes and ice cream, and watermelon and pineapples and cherries. And the other one is black and white and gold. So kind of classic washi tape. And then I also have 2. These are Bible journaling or planner markers, pens, pencils, highlighters, clips, washi sheet, and markers. And they're both in here. This one says peace, love, and happiness. And the other one says hope. So these are 2 full, complete stationery kits. And then some reminder Post-it notes you put in your planner. And also, that's it.
I was going to say, yeah, that's a ton.
It's a whole planner set.
Yes. I mean, if you ever wanted a happy planner.
Everything in between.
Here it is. All right, let's go ahead and start it out, guys. Where are we going? For the Planner Deluxe set. Maggie doodles at 20. Marianne Wheelwright's at 25.
So it's 25. Actually 2 planners. It's a regular planner and a fitness planner.
Wow. Oh, one Wolf's at $55 is where we're at now. It is at 65. We're at $65. 65 needing 70. $65 needing 70 from Vanessa Lovelet. How's that at 65? Tina Scott's at 70. 70 needing 75. Maggie Doodles at 75. 75 needing 80. 5 needing 80. Maggie Doodle has it at 75. We need 80.
Here's the pencil kits. Pin set. So here's the colored markers. These are the colored crayons. These are precision pens and highlighters. And then organizers. So they're both like that.
Very cool. All right, Maggie Doodle's in at 85. She has it. Tina Scott's now in at 90. Tina Scott's in at 90. 90 needing 95. 90 needing $95. Tina Scott's in at 90. We need 95. For the entire everything you ever wanted to plan kit. $95. Piece 3601's at 95. Tina Scott's in at 100. Tina Scott is in at 100. 100 needing 105. 100 needing 105.
It's got the little thingies on the side, and then all the pins you could ever think that you want.
Right, those are cool. Carla Kopic's in at 101. 101 needing 102. Rolling Picker's in at 102. 102 needing 103. $102 needing 103. Tina Scott's in at 105. 105 needing 106. $105 needing 106. Tina Scott has it at 105. Anyone going over 105? $105. 107. We're at 107. Carla Kopic's in at 107. 107 needing 108. 107 needing 108.
Yep.
Anyone else could bid over 107? Carla Kopic has it at 107. Carla Kopic is at 107 going once. $107 to Carla Kopic. Never mind. Tina Scott's in at 108. Tina Scott has it at 108.
Yeah, I love those colors too. Tanya said she likes the colors. Oh, the lavender and like the green. Yeah.
Not too shabby. Tina Scott has it at 108. 108 needing 109. Anyone in at 109? Tina Scott has it at 108, needing 109. Anyone? 108? 108 going once.
Two people. Oh.
Rolling picker 109. Rolling picker's in at 109. 109 needing 110. Rolling picker is in at 109, needing 110. Tina Scott's in at 110. 110 needing 111. Tina Scott has it at 110, need 111. $110 needing 111. Anyone going over 110? Rolling figures in at 111. 111 doing 112. 111 needing 112. Rolling picker has it at 111. $111. Rolling picker has it at 111. Anyone going over 111? Tina Scott's in at 112. 112 needing 113.
Oh man, this is just like inching by.
I know, it's like
oh, because it's like those I really don't want to, but I want it kind of things.
113. We're at 113, guys. Rolling pickers in at 113.
Oh man, this is too much.
113.
It's like suspense.
$113. Rolling picker has it at 113.
Oh, Joe Christopher comes in out of left field.
Tina Scott's in at 120.
I feel like I'm watching a soccer game.
$120 for Tina Scott has it at 120.
I've had enough. Bam.
Drop the gauntlet. $120. Tina Scott has it at 120. Anyone going over at 120, guys? $120. 121. 125. Carla Kopic in at 125. Carla Kopic has it at 125. 125 needing 126. Joe Christopher's in at 130. 130 needing 135. 130 needing 135. 130 needing 135. Joe Christopher has it at 130, needing 135.
Tina. Oh, sorry.
131. All right. Rolling pickers at 131. $131. Rolling pickers at 131. Anyone going over 131? I'm out. Evo grin. Running him up, huh? $131. Rolling picker at $131. Anyone going higher than 131? I love puppies. Oh. $131 going once. Sorry. Yeah, we get a free show with the bids, huh? $131.
Apparently, I never need to wear this shirt again.
$131 going twice. And sold to the rolling picker for $131.
Man, Tina, she tried so hard.
And she's like, all yours.
I know how it feels, Tina. When you're like, oh, and you get to the end, you're like, okay, I'll do it. And then you get outbid. And you're like,
oh, I got it. All right, I got to do something for a rolling picker here. Rolling picker, here's to you, buddy. He got me that clock right there.
He's the one that got you the fireball clock?
Yep. Whew. Woo. All right, very good.
Okay, so rolling picker was at 131.
Yep.
And who was before that?
I'm sure it was Tina, but
No, actually, it was somebody else.
Was it Carla?
It was Joe Christopher.
Oh, Joe Christopher at 130, yeah. Yeah, he was running them up. Spending all his monies.
Okay. It's a really nice set, and it actually is worth that. It's not.
Yeah, no, I know that stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
Just those gel pens are like $40-50 right there in just that
well,
set.
This gel pen set retails for $49.95.
Yeah, so there you go.
I have this set myself. I did get it half price, so I still paid $25 for it, which is a lot for junk. Okay.
All right, guys.
All
What
right.
do you got for us next, Deb?
I got things.
You got things. Well, that's good.
So we'll do the I have something in my throat. That's what I have.
Drink your beer.
Let's do the. I guess we'll do the Disney set. You want to do the Disney lot?
Yeah, absolutely. You need my address. Nathan, you need my address. What do you need? Nathan says he needs my address. I'll get it. I'll get it to you in a bit, Nathan. But I didn't win anything.
Okay.
All right, so.
So we're gonna do the Disney lot. And in the
She's got to make room
lot,
for this.
there are. Oh, there's more things. Is this it? Oh, here's it.
I just saw. I saw the preview of this. There's quite a bit in there.
So first we have extra large, which it's way bigger than an extra large because I could probably fit in it, and I'm way bigger than an extra large. So, like this is like a three. This is way like a 3X cardigan. It's really big. So, yeah, but it says extra large. It's Disney Store, blue, E equal Mickey square, cardigan. And then we have I call them tsum-tsums. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I don't know if they're tum-tums or chins, but I call them tsum-tsums. That's what we call them in my family. These are blind boxes, but I know what's inside because I opened them. This one has Dumbo in it. This is Cheshire Cat. These are the vinyl ones. This is Marie. So it's going to be those. It's got Marie, Cheshire Cat, Dumbo, and there was a fourth one. And Lady from Lady in the Tramp. These are the vinyl ones. I also have a brand new subscription one from October. Marie with her little friends. Plush Tsum Tsum. This is the, I guess, medium-sized one.
Nice.
And there is a fanny pack for an adult, not child, but I guess you could put it on a large child. Definitely not child size. This is a adult size fanny pack. You could fit your Nokia in here. You can put your Nokia in there, and then you could put your Samsung Note 8 in here. So it's good.
Right.
It's covered on all areas. If you need to put your pager, you can put your pager in there. You know. And so got that. I have a little collection of new with tags, Small World character, the Eskimo, the little Hispanic girl. This is Apu from old Disney Store. That Disney Store tag. This is the Clarabelle, the black and white cow.
Wow. That's an old one.
And then I have some nail kits for Snow White.
Oh, wow.
And
see, Lily needs that right there.
Yeah. Nail kits. It even has the tweezers so you can put the glitter and the bead on them. And I've had these a good little while, so if anything's dried out in them, I don't know. Like as far as like the glue. And then there's that one for Sleeping Beauty that's from Maleficent. And then here's another one. This one is the Maleficent one. And this one is the Sleeping Beauty one. So it's a set. This is good. Wow. And this is evil. Good and evil. Okay. Then I have new Elena of Avalor. Elena of Avalor wall decals. 24 of them inside of there. Then we have some Dare to Dream lip glosses, lip balms from Mulan. There's 2 of each. Mulan, Pocahontas, and Ariel. Then I have an Alex and Annie, Mickey Mouse, Figaro, filigree. Filigree bracelet.
Filigree.
Anyway, that gold tone. I have 2 brand new Disney Parks autograph books.
Ooh.
I have Lip Smackers, Tsum Tsums, Dumbo, and Donald. And I think that's it, right?
Oh, I don't know. Holy cow.
Disney grab bag. MICY.
Right.
Give me your money.
So y'all saw all that stuff from Disney, so let's just go ahead and start it out. There's all kinds of stuff in there.
There's things in there.
All right, let's start it out, guys. Anyone? There's 5. Angie's in at 5. Or so get this. Flips is in at 5. Let's put it that way. But wait, there's more. So get the Slips is in at 5. 5 needing 6. What's going on? There we go. 15. Piece 3601. Bargain shopping's in at 25. 25 needing 26. 25 needing 26. Maggie Doodle's in at 30. $30. 30 needing 35, guys. 30 needing 35. Maggie Doodle has it 35. So get this Flips is in at 50. 50 needing 55. 50 needing 55. So get this Flips is at 50. We need 55. Anyone? 50 needing 55. Piece 3601's in at 55. 55 needing 60. 55 needing 60. That is an awesome fanny pack, I gotta say.
It is. You can put so much stuff in here. It's actually really big. Look, I could put my head in
Maggie
it.
Doodle's in it.
See? Look how big
That
it
is the look right there. That is the look right
so
there,
big.
guys. Jeez. Oh, Joe, are you serious again? Joe Christopher's in at 100. 100 needing 105, guys. 100 needing 105. 100 needing 105. Yeah, where is Lonnie? Man, he bids on one thing and then leaves? What's up with that? 100 needing 105, guys. Joe Christopher's in at 100 needing 105. Yeah, so 100 needing 105, guys. Bargain shopping's in at 105. 105 needing 110. $105 needing 110. $105 needing 110. Rolling pickers in at 110. 110 needing 120. 125. Joe Christopher's in at 125 needing 130, guys. 125 needing 130. Everybody loves you, Deb. $130 bargain shopping. I know. See, I knew you'd do well.
You know,
bargain shopping.
I should have found another thing I forgot. I had a pair of Frozen sheets too. I could have found in there and I forgot about them.
$130 needing 135, guys. Bargain shopping's in at 130. Joe Christopher's in at 131. $131. $131 needing 132. Joe Christopher's $131 needing 132. For the Disney grab bag thing. 133. Bargain shopping's in at 133.
A bunch of Disney goods.
Yeah, it's just stuff. 134. Joe Christopher's in at 134. Rolling pickers in at 135. Bargain shopping's in at 140. 140 needing 145, guys. 140 needing 145. In at 140 need 145. $140, guys, is where we're at. $140. Bargain shopping has the bid. $140. Bargain shopping. Anyone? 141. Joe Christopher. Joe Christopher's in at 141. 141. Joe Christopher has the bid at 141, needing 142. 142. Rolling pickers in at 142, needing 143. So here we go. We're creeping again. Creep. creep, creep, like a little, like a crawling. 142. We're rolling figures at 142. Yeah, they're at the tail end going, damn it, I don't need I don't want to spend another dollar. $142. Rolling figures in at 142. Rolling figures in at 142. 142 needing 143. See, yeah, see, Joe Christopher says, see, Deb, I'm helping you. $142. 142 needing 143. $142 going once. Rolling Picker has the bid at $142 going twice. You already have the bid, Rolling Picker.
No, bargain shopping bid at 142.
But Rolling Picker is ahead of her on mine.
Oh, okay.
So, and sold to the Rolling Picker for 142. You can't outbid yourself. So, 142 Rolling Picker and Joe Christopher at 141.
All right. And then, Joe Christopher?
Joe, yeah, 100. Yeah.
Was that what? 141?
142 and 141.
Okay.
Very good.
Well, all right. I'll do this one.
What you got?
Oh, I think so. Okay, this is a Boys Life series, and I actually have another one of these books, but I don't know where it is. But if I find it before I ship your thing, I'll send you the other one too. This is Boys Life series from 1963. This is the whole year. And what I thought was cool about it, you don't know Boys Life, that's from the Boy Scouts. But it has all of these really cool articles, and it has the advertisements were what I thought was neat. But anyway, it's the whole year. So there was one. But anyway, that's what it is. The other one was I don't know. I don't remember what year it was, 68 or 59, something like that. If I find it, I'll send it with it. Here's Mickey Mantle invites you to play hit a homer and win this bike. So nice. Go hit a homer, and then you need to send this in so you can win from Mickey Mouse.
Very nice. Hey, Deb, on the last one, bargain shopping was actually second at 142.
Oh, so
I said it was Joe Christopher. No, Rolling Picker had 142 first, and then Bargain Shopper had 142 second.
Oh, gotcha.
But okay. Rolling Picker actually bid first, so he actually had to bid. All right, very good. All right, good, guys. So an entire year of 1963 Boys Life magazines. Let's go ahead and start it out. So, yeah, 1963 Boys Life magazines. Anyone want to start it out?
These belong to Tommy Smith in Tempe, Arizona.
There you go. Anyone interested in the 1963 Boys Life?
Oh,
the entire year, it looks like, right?
Looks on new clothes.
Oh, snazzy. I think everybody's out of money.
Nobody wants it. They hate.
Nobody's interested in the Boys Life 1963, huh?
No, they don't care. Nobody's born in 63. Who's that? Who's the Yankee?
What's his name? Hold on, I'll get it. Anyway, well,
Yogi Berra? It's Yogi Berra.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't remember his name. Okay, there we go. At least Lonnie put in $1. One needing two.
I was trying to think of like what important happened in like 1963, you know?
We shot, but nothing big. Debbie Parker's in at $10, guys. $10. $10 needing 11. Debbie Parker has it at 10, need 11. 10 needing 11. Deb Parker has it at 10.
When the cavalry was given the unusual job of protecting the Indians from white men.
All right, then. Thelma Thrift's in at 15. $15 is the bid. Thelma Thrift has it at 15. 15 needing 16. 15 needing 16. Marianne Wheelwright is in at 25.
This is really
$25.
This is neat to look through.
Absolutely. I think they're cool. $25 is where we're at. Marianne Wheelwright has it 25 needing 26. 25 needing 26.
Oh man, how cool would it be to find one of these bottle caps that had the Statue of Liberty on the inside? Oh, it says November that 63 JFK was assassinated. Oh, let's go on to December then.
All right, Marianne Wheelwright has it at 25. $25 going once. Marianne Wheelwright has it at 25. $25 going twice. And sold to Marianne Wheelwright for $25. And then Thelma Thrift was in at 15 behind her.
I'm surprised they didn't mention that. I wonder how far in advance they do this.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably have to go to the final.
I bet you it's like in January. I bet you it's in like January.
Yeah. All right, so we sold it. Quit looking. $25 to Marianne Wheelwright.
There's like so many advertisements for these BB guns. It's so crazy. There's probably like 45 advertisements for BB guns in all of these.
Nice.
Okay. I gotta find the other one too if I can. I hope it didn't get left at the other house. I had two of them. Okay, so
Marianne Wheelwright was at 25.
Oh, Marianne!
And then Thelma Thrift.
Oh, I love Marianne. I need to go to Florida. Marianne, when we do the reseller rally next year in Orlando, you need to come and have margaritas with me.
How many more things do you have, Deb?
I can quit now if you want me to.
No, I'm just asking. I didn't know how many you had.
So Thelma was at 15, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have that stool. I got the Cocoa Cat bag. Choco Cat. And that's it, man. We're done, dude. We got two. Let's do it. Let's go out.
2 more to go. All right.
Finish it up, folks. How many people are even watching? Oh, okay.
It's right now.
The ones that matter. I have this Choco Cat rolling tote luggage bag. It has a pull-out arm with wheels. Choco Kitty from Sanrio for your traveling enjoyment.
Everybody in the chat is saying taco, but no, it's Choco.
Choco. Choco Kitty.
Okay, so
it has storage on the sides. And then the main bag. This is a really nice luggage bag. I should have used this when I was traveling.
So this is a carry-on bag then.
It's a carry-on size, yes.
Yeah, with wheels and
it's Choco Cat.
I don't know what Choco Cat means.
Oh, well, don't be just like it's some kind of something just because you don't know what it is. Choco.
I didn't say some kind of something. It's Choco Cat. Started out because it's a Choco Cat, which means something to somebody. And it's a carry-on luggage.
It's a carry-on bag, yes. And it also can be a duffel.
or rolling carry-on. Rolling
There
pickers
you
in
go.
at $1.
It's from
Rolling in.
Sanrio. It's one of Hello Kitty's friends.
Oh, really? Damn it. See, Heather's a huge, I know, Rebecca for you is a huge Hello Kitty
Rebecca.
fan.
Your wife, Rebecca, is a huge Hello Kitty fan.
All right, we're at $1. Rolling picker has it at $1. Lonnie put in your
Oh, good. Thank you.
email. Sorry. Rolling pickers in at $1. Anybody's going to go over $1 for this thing?
What? Oh,
I know, right?
sorry.
That's horrible. Choco Cat.
Is it because it's a dog charity and this is a cat?
It must be it. I think that's it. Oh,
Man.
Candace is in at 5. 5. So get the slips is in at 10.
There are no Choco Cat fans in the audience today.
I guess not. So get the slips is in at 10. 10 needing 11. $10 needing 11.
I wonder if you could just ship it like this. Maybe you could like slap a sticker on it. And you're just like, here. If you can mail a potato, you can just mail a Choco Cat.
I think so. Steven, Steph reseller killers have it at 20. I think that's a pity bid. But hey, whatever. They're McLaughlin's son. $21. Rolling pickers in at 21. So get the slips is in at 25. 25 needing 26.
I won't make people listen to me sing that song anymore. In the arms of angels.
Reseller killers are at 30. It's almost over, guys. It's almost over. But we're at $30. Steve and Steph resale killers are at 30. 30 needing 31. Flipper Joe, you know better than that. 30 needing 31. Rolling picker, $31. Rolling pickers in at 31. 31 needing 32. $31 needing 32.
Do I have to donate this money to a cat rescue?
I don't think so.
All the dogs are like,
31 needing 32, guys. 33. Joe Christopher's in at 33. 33 needing 34. 30, Stevens, the resale killers are at 35. Rolling pickers at 36.
Oh my God.
$36, guys.
Crazy. Now I got to put something else with it.
$36, guys. 36 needing 37. $36 needing 37.
You should buy it, Dwayne, and then I'll put that giant Hello Kitty standee that I have. It's like 20 inches tall and it stands up. It's like what they call a.
It wouldn't fit in.
Sorry.
Would it fit in it?
I'll stop interrupting you.
No, I didn't say that. I said it wouldn't fit in the bag. Whatever you're saying.
I think it would. Oh well, it's big head. It's got a big old cat.
Yes, right. Yeah. Typically, yeah. All right, we're at $36, guys. $36.
You could put a cat in there. Look, if you were crafty, what you could do with this bag is you could put a ventilated little hatch right here. So that way, and then you can make it a cat carrier. You can put a black cat inside. It would be amazing. Matter of fact, you can't buy it unless you have a cat you're going to put in it. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, I forgot where we are. Oh, 36. We're at 36. Rolling fingers in at 36. Everybody else? No one else? $36 going once? $36 going twice?
Lonnie said you can put 5 cats in there.
All right, sold to Rolling Picker for $36 with Steve and Steph Resale Killers at $35.
Oh, they missed it. Rolling Picker needs his own theme song. Steven and Steph, they're going to be my new best friends by the end of the year. That's my goal of this year, 2017. I will go into 2018 with Steven and Steph being like, oh, you know Deb? She's our best friends. So,
oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah. Yep, that's my goal. Mm-hmm. I got a master plan.
All right. All right. All right.
We only have one more thing, right? Oh, no, we have two things.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. We have one thing. Okay. I actually had another thing. It was a joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
Well, we don't have jokes.
Nobody likes jokes. This is a serious show. This is a handmade out of a real boot stool with a concho and French boot stool. I had high hopes for it. I don't know if I keyworded it wrong, but it's awesome and somebody's gonna love it.
That is pretty cool.
It's as big as my head. I always compare things to my head size, so you can see it is as tall as my face. And there. Mm-hmm. And it says welcome back, but I can paint the bottom if you don't want it to say that. And I can put whatever you want on the bottom. And I can just write.
She'll sign it.
I'll write for you, love, Megan. And
okay, guys. So the handmade boot.
It is a handmade crafty craft, and it's really nice.
It is. I think it's kind of cool, honestly.
No, I loved it when I bought it. I thought it was amazing.
All right, guys, let's start it out. Let's go. $5. Bargain shopping has it at 5. 25, 40. Joe Christopher's in at 40. 40 neat and 45.
I did not make it. I'm not this creative. If I made this, it would just be a stool. There would be no boot on it and no French.
Lonnie says, "Kappa squat, sucker." Love Deb.
It would be a dripping spray painted stool, is what it would be if I made it. So yes.
All right, Joe Christopher's in at 40. Anyone going higher than 40?
Harper's like, who's naked?
40 neat and 41. This is the final thing, right?
Yes, because I did have something else that I'm not going to do.
Why not?
So I think that's it. I think that's all I showed, right? It's all of my awesomeness. All of my amazing things.
All right, Joe Christopher's in at 40. $40 going once. $40 to Joe Christopher going twice. Maybe I should wait a few minutes. Sold to Joe Christopher for $40. It was Thelma's Thrift at 25.
Boot stool, and buggy. Joe Christopher.
Thelma Thrift says one more thing, Deb.
Thelma at 25, right?
Yeah.
So I was gonna sell this Chad Pagel mascot.
Oh, nice.
Along with the Chad Pagel karaoke machine, so that way you could sing songs like Mr. Chad does, but Chad's not here, so we can sing the songs. So yeah.
Yikes.
It does auto-tune, perfect pitch, harmony, melody, vibrato, and chorus, but, you know.
I think they'll bid on it.
Yeah, so. This is actually a vintage Oscar.
Oh, Thelma says, I want Oscar. That's my son's name.
I'll send it to you, Thelma. Do we want to sell the Chad Pagel starter pack?
I think they want to. Everybody wants you to sell them, so might as well sell it.
Well, you can auto-tune yourself and sing all of the old 80s and 90s songs and put it on Facebook all day long for 3 hours if you'd like. Like Chad.
See, they want Oscar too.
Yeah, it gives me feedback. I can't demonstrate because it gives me feedback.
That's okay, really. No, that's okay.
You don't want me to sing?
No. So they want. So is it just the
it's both of them
karaoke?
together.
Okay, both of them together. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and this is the final thing. Oscar the Grouch and the karaoke.
Yep, the miniature little karaoke microphone machine.
And you can sing to Chad.
Yes. If whoever buys it needs to make a video, I would love it. It would be great.
Yes, both of them are together. Oscar and the karaoke machine, guys.
Get away from my can! Like
$25. Well, hello. $25. Thomas Riff's at 40. 40 needing 45. $50. Andy's at 50.
You remember when Oscar used to 60. Call Big Bird like, you big stupid bird? You remember that?
Of course. So get this flips is at 75. 75 needing 80. $75 needing 80. So get this flips is at 75, need 80, guys.
Did anybody see Chad drunk in Periscope doing karaoke?
Oh yeah.
It looked like this. Lady in red, taking with me. That's what the Periscope looked like, right, Johnny?
It was pretty bad. So get this flips at 75. Anybody going over 75? Final item that Deb's going to give us.
That's going to like magically reappear and be like, what? Who's what? You know
what? All right, so get this flips is at $75.
Fell through a table.
Going once. So get this flips $75 going twice.
We won't talk about falling off of things with videos.
Remember that. Sold to so get this flips for $75. What were you sitting on? You were sitting on like a ball or something. I don't even remember what you were sitting on.
Only the best show ever. Come on.
I know. See, and it had to do with Fireball. You were drinking Fireball that night. In fact, you drank like a whole damn bottle of Fireball.
All right, cool. We're done. Who won? Hang on.
So get this flips one for 75.
So get this flips. That's
and then Joe Christopher
was all I got, but I'll do it again tomorrow if this is gonna keep going like this, and the dogs will be happy, and I'll just be shipping stuff, and it'll be amazing.
Okay, what about the graffiti? What is the graffiti? What are the? Do you know what that is? Graffiti. Swamp says, "What about the graffiti?"
What about the graffiti?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
And then Joe Christopher was at 60, right? Yeah. Somebody said graffiti earlier. Did I miss an item?
I think it was him too. I think it was Swamp Picker as well, but I'm not sure what graffiti he's talking about.
Graffiti.
The artwork. What artwork?
Oh, I didn't write down. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. The artwork. Behind me?
He means Malcolm? That's not graffiti. He's a giraffe.
That?
I know somebody was happy with that. They wanted that.
This is actually, I know it sold for $200, and it was titled, "I found it in my dad's garage." That was the keywords. And then it had the author of the, whatchamacallit, right there. It's not graffiti.
Sure?
It's they're kissing. I thought it was Johnny Cash and June is what I thought it was. But then I looked it up. I looked up the artist, and no. And the thing I found on eBay, it sold for $200, and all it said was, "I found it in my dad's garage." And then the artist name. That was it. And they sold it for $200. But I've had that for years. That used to cover my window behind at the other house when I would do videos because the sun would shine through the window.
They're talking about the giraffe.
Well, that's Malcolm, and I can't sell Malcolm.
That's what I thought. So.
I mean, unless you have a really good offer right now, and then I will send him on his way.
So where do you want to start? If you were to auction off Malcolm, what would you need to start it off at?
I don't know. I can.
If you don't want to, that's fine. I
I
would just
can't
say
do
it.
Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm's
It would just
there.
be like, it would just, like, people would be so mad at me.
That's true. All right, guys. So, I guess we've come to the end. Next week is Rolling Picker is doing his doing the auction.
Wait, if Rolling Picker's going to be on, who's going to buy all the stuff?
I know, right? It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to call somebody else's name. I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, like how? I mean, there's
Who's
going to be a
gonna
lot of
outbid?
missing name calling.
So, all right, guys. So, yeah, Rolling Pickers next week with, I believe his daughter's going to help him, which is So Get This Flips. So we'll look forward to that. Tomorrow we have the Reseller 6-Pack show, and it's on Lonnie's channel, Garage Flips channel. For the life of me, I can't remember what it is about, but it's tomorrow, and it's the same time as what tonight is, so it would be 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 8 Eastern. So, you got anything else, Deb?
No, I'm all out of stuff. I want to thank everybody for being here and all the money that you contributed, and I'm sure that the rescue will be really happy with your contributions. And I really appreciate you guys. This was a lot of fun. I was really nervous and I didn't know what I was doing, but you know, everybody says like, "Oh, I can't believe you'd be nervous. You've been doing YouTube forever." I get nervous before everything that I do on camera. So it doesn't matter.
Well.
Like you can ask
awesome.
the girls on the stew, and before every show, I'm like, "Okay, you ready? All right, we good?"
I know.
Okay.
Tanya
right.
says the same thing. It's like you guys don't look at when you get on the on the camera.
No, but right up until then, it's like, but yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. This was awesome. Really appreciate it.
All right, guys. So we will see you next week. Again, like I said, the Reseller 6-Pack show is tomorrow on Lonnie's channel. And next week with Rolling Picker and So Get This Flips. We will talk to you guys later.
I'm part of the 6-Pack now, right?
You are.
I finally got invited after all the crying that I did, and
you know, I had to.
I wrote, and
I had to fight my way in too. I wasn't invited either. I had to fight my way in.
I had put that petition. I got all those signatures, and yeah.
So yeah. What was I going to say?
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.